is Christy, and at this moment I'm a stay-at-home mom. I had spent a few years in the banking industry and then went into education in administration, and just recently stopped working. I have my last child going through high school and I wanted to be involved with his school. So I am part of the board of the school and I do charity work with the school. I had a hysterectomy at 45, and as a result of that, I went through menopause and started synthetic hormones, which they seemed to work okay, but I was having really bad side effects with actually suicidal thoughts going through my head. So we knew that that wasn't working. I had a feeling of being out of control. I couldn't control my anger, resentment, envy, very short-tempered, and I needed to change that. And I didn't realize that the hormones are such a prime factor of having these emotions. My husband knew when to stay away, which was before the pellets most of the time. And I felt bad for losing my patience and being angry, but I didn't want to apologize because I felt like I had no control over it, and then I felt bad because I didn't apologize. So it was a vicious circle that I was going through. And I was talking to a nurse who was telling me about the Bioidentical and Dr. Sun, and at that moment I just knew I needed to go and talk to this lady and see if there's something that she can do to help me, something more natural. And I was going through the hot flashes, the night sweats, the irritability, being cranky, just waking up soaking wet. I just couldn't live like that, so I knew I had to find something that would work for me. And found Dr. Sun, and first went through the website, read a little bit about her, had a consultation with her, and did a full blood panel, which I felt was so educational for me because I had no idea what hormonal levels were, and to see how low they were. And I've never had that before. None of the other doctors had ever even suggested doing any type of blood test for my hormone levels. And so through that and finding out what my levels were, then she prescribed the right prescription of the pellet to give me. I didn't go to any other physicians. I just stuck with my regular gynecologist because I really didn't know where else to go. Alternative medicine was not part of my health care plan, so I didn't pursue that at that time. I did try over-the-counter hormone replacement, herbal pills, teas. I remember going to an organic store to get the tea, which tasted awful, and none of that had worked. And so I was desperate to find another way to alleviate these feelings that I had. I would say within the first 2 weeks of the first time I had the pellet implanted, all of my symptoms disappeared. And having a feeling of being in control, and I feel centered now. I feel that I can handle anything. I don't fly off the handle. I know when to keep my mouth shut. And it's just an inner calm that I have. In the beginning, I was having it replaced every 4 to 5 months. I'm up to 6 months now. It seems to be working for up to 6 months. And I get little indications when I know it's time to have it replaced, where I start getting a little bit of the hot flashes, and I notice a change of behavior on my part, and then I know it's time to call and have it replaced. But I'm pretty good between 4 to 6 months. She's helped me with the thyroid. It was not working correctly, so I'm on medication for that. And sometimes I'll have sleeping problems, so she's given me an herbal pill to help me with that. And I'm at the point now where I go through a crash around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and most of the time I don't have the time to do a power nap, which is usually what's recommended. And I think it's called Adaptin that she's given me for that. And I've only started that for about a week, so I really can't tell you if that has made a big difference yet or not. I've always had a history of migraines, and they actually started the year that I started my menstrual cycle. And they would last anywhere from 12 hours to a week. I was very sensitive to light, to noise. I would spend time in the closet because that was a nice, quiet, cool place to be. And I could not do any type of birth control when I was younger because of the migraines. And so I just lived with them for years. And when I started the pellets, I have no more migraines. I might get headaches every now and then, but nothing like what I went through the past 40 years. Not only will I, but I have. And I work with a lot of women, and of course, our lifestyles are brought up, and a lot of the women are my age or older. And they tell me about, the hot flashes, and then I just immediately tell them about Dr. Sun, and I have her book, and I bring it with me so the next time I see them, I read the book first if you want. And I have had a couple friends that have come to her since then and have thanked me for it. But I strongly, strongly would recommend her to any of my friends and family members. Through the pellet implant, I've become a more calm, rational, centered person. I never realized how your hormones affect your life. I was just out of control, and now I am at peace. I sleep better, and I feel better, and I have a better outlook on aging and on just being around other people again and being happy. I see life differently. It just emotionally affected me, and that my whole outlook is so much better now because I feel good. I think I look better. My energy level's better. I've got healthier lifestyles. I eat healthier. And people around me have noticed that, and that makes me feel good. Makes me feel good that I've done something healthy for myself.